something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and I can comment on this video and my recent videos. So, bam, y'all, we're going to jump right into this video, okay? I'm about to get myself together to go in the car, so I'll be back. I am in the car. It is hot in here. It's crazy because, damn, I ain't got no fucking shirt on this. It's crazy because it was raining earlier, and I was expecting it to be raining and all be majestic, and you know what I'm saying? I was gonna see the rain and hear the rain. It's not raining no more, y'all. It is not raining anymore. I'm kind of upset because that was the whole point. But you know what? It's all good in the neighborhood because and I don't even need the ring light. Like, it's bright outside. So let me see. The ring light don't even make a difference. But this is the ring light that my homegirl gave me. You see, it just clips onto your phone. Boom. It's a button right here. You can turn it on. I feel like she got this from TikTok shop. Y'all, it's hot. So if my lace start lacing and lifting, mind your motherfucking business. Like, it's hot as hell in here, y'all. It's hot. I'm debating my decision right now. I'm really second guessing my shit. Because it's hot. Like, I'm sweating and I just got in the car. I might have to roll the window down a little bit, y'all. I might have to cheat. I don't want to have to cheat, bro. Fuck it. We're going to cheat, y'all. I can't do it. Like, I can't be in here and I can't breathe. Like, what? No, I'm just crack it a little bit. So it's not cheating all the way because it's only a little crack. But I'm sorry, y'all. I need some type of airflow in here because I got asthma. Okay, I got asthma. So, boom. Let's jump right into the story time, okay? So, first things first. This story goes back to, like, let me just tell y'all how old I am, okay? Back in, like, 2014, not maybe even before then, borderline maybe 2012, y'all. 2012, okay? When I was younger, I was an awkward ass kid. And I didn't have a lot of friends. I had friends, like, a lot of people knew me, and I knew a lot of people, you know, but I wouldn't really say I called anybody my friends for real. Like, you know, so absolutely not. There's a fly. Hold on. Wait, y'all. Because he cannot join the hot box. Absolutely not. Like, what? Oh. Hold up, y'all. He can't be in here. Like, what the fuck? I don't got time, bro. If a fly get in here, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. But anyway, so back in like 2012, whatever, I didn't have like a lot of friends. Like, you know, so I was like a loner. But I was online a lot. Now, when you online, you know, back then, I feel like shit was different when you was online and you was a kid. So, there was this app called, I want to say it was called Tagged. And I think they might still have the app, except it's used differently now. Back then, though, when I was younger, it was used for, like, it was kind of like MySpace. Like, yeah, I think you could like match with people and stuff. It was like MySpace and like Tinder or something combined. I don't know. But it was like a social app, okay? And I used to be on the app and, you know, you meet people online on the app. Now, this is when I found out. Luckily, my catfish story is not like super, I mean, it's crazy, but it's not like, I wasn't in danger, luckily, because people is crazy in the world. Like, but anyway, so boom, I had met this boy, or I don't know. You know what, y'all? I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, for real. He said he was a boy, but he low-key gave me stud vibes. Like, he looked like he could have been a stud, for real. But it was weird because he had a daughter, but he had a baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. It was just weird, y'all. I don't know. So let's just say, for the sake of the story, that it's a boy. So boom, I met this boy, and I don't even remember what he said his name was. Like something with Samad or Salima, or It was some shit like that. It was like a S name. And basically what happened was I met the boy on Tagged. He was liking my pictures and stuff on Tagged. And I was like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, but the pictures he had up there was like, they looked like he was cool. But that obviously now I know they wasn't his pictures. But back then I thought that's what he looked like. So I'm like, okay, he's cute, whatever. And so, long story short, we ended up kicking it, talking or whatever. Not kicking it, but we talking. And we were talking for a while, from like 2012 to like 2013 or 2014, on and off. We were like talking. And, you know, we call ourselves being in a little relationship. But it's what's crazy is that motherfucker had multiple relationships, you know, because it was online. So it's like, you can have as many people as you want to have. So he had a couple different girls. And I didn't find that out until after the fact. But when I ended up finding out, I was like, and then matter of fact, no, this would throw me off. Okay, so boom. He told me that he had got somebody. Okay, so all right, so maybe he was a boy, and you know what? He might have just been fat, I think, and lost weight, so it looked like he had titties. Anyway though, so boom, when we was talking or whatever, he was like, one day I saw him post on Tag that he had, or he had told me he had got somebody pregnant, but I didn't really pay it no mind. But then I don't know why. I guess I was young, stupid. But then he had posted on Tag the picture of him holding the baby. So I was like, broke up with him immediately. I'm like, bruh, you're a dub. Like, you feel me? Like, even on Tag, the picture that he posted was like, his face was blurred out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he's like, yeah, got a baby, woo, woo, woo. So I broke up with him. Boom. I didn't talk to that nigga for like 2 years. 2012, 2014. No, from like 2012, I broke up with him in 2012, matter of fact. 2012, 2013. I didn't start talking to him again till like 2014. So this is how we came about. So boom, I was already, the baby was just ice on the cake. I already was feeling like, nigga, you're catfish. Like, you don't never want to uvu. This was back when uvu and shit was popping. Like uvu, the video chat, that shit was lit. So I used to have child, uvu was the shit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm like, yo, you don't even want to uvu. Like, you're catfish. Like, you don't even want to uvu. Like, you don't want to video chat. Like, that's weird. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I already feel like you was on some weird shit. So the baby was just like the icing on the cake. Left that nigga alone. Fast forward to 2014. I think that's when I started high school in 2012. I was a freshman in high school in 2012. So 2014, I was like a sophomore. Or something like that. I was like a sophomore or junior, something like that. But anyway, so I ended up, I remember being in an assembly, and I got a text. I had the same number for like years. So I got a text from this random number that I had never seen before. And it was crazy how I knew that it was him before I even read the messages. Cause it was just like, bro, that was the most serious relationship I had. You feel me? Like, I wasn't the type of person to be having guys and stuff back then. Like, I was really like loner, like to myself. Like, I had crushes on people, but I never really talked to a lot of people. So, boom, he hit me up. He's like, yo, this is such and such. I just want to be honest. I want a fresh start. I'm going to tell the truth. We could FaceTime and everything. You could see the real me. Yes, I was catfishing you, but my feelings and stuff was real, yada, yada, yada. Child, I ended up FaceTiming this motherfucker when I get on the bus going home. And he was like light skinned, and I feel like he had like braids or something. I don't know, but he was light skinned though. And he was just like, you know, from that point on, we just started talking like all the time. We got right back like we never left. And we ended up arranging to meet up. And I was like, okay, well, he wanted me to do his hair, like to rebraid his hair or something. I was like, okay, well, hold on, one of my neighbors is outside. Y'all, my window was down, and she had to walk right past my window, and it's mad smoke coming out. You know? Like, they don't really be caring. My neighbors is really cool, but it's a respect thing. Like, she's an older lady, so, you know, I'm trying to be respectful. I don't want to be blowing smoke all in her face. Like, that's rude as hell. So, give me a second. Let me let her pass. Okay, y'all, so boom. So, basically, we wanted to meet, and I was like, okay, well, if we're going to meet, I got to tell my mama, you feel me? Because back then, this is when I had lived, it was just me and my mom. Me and my mom, for a very short time, with my brothers and my two brothers, all my life, it was been me, my mom, and my two brothers that lived together. But when my two brothers moved out, it ended up just being me and my mom for a short little while. So for like a year or two, it was me and my mom in the house by herself. So I'm like, Mom, okay, I this guy and I've been talked to, and I want him, he wants me to do his hair, you know, can we, me and my mom had that type of relationship where I could tell her stuff like that. Like, she's not a weird ass mom, you feel me? She didn't raise a whore, so I know how to conduct myself. So I was just like, all right, Mom, I'll tell her about the guy, boom. So I tell her about the guy, and she's like, okay, well, you know, how he gonna get here? And I'm like, well, he gonna catch the train. We just got to get from the train station. So at the time, he was from Newark. So Newark, I lived in Trenton at the time, and Newark and Trenton is probably like 30, 35. It really depends on, I feel like, how deep you live in Newark. It could be like 45 minutes max. So he ended up catching a train out here. We went and got him. Now the first red flag, I told her about the baby and all of that. How he had a baby mom, all that stuff. So the first red flag, which I should have ran for the hills when we first picked him up from the train station, he was very touchy-feely, like, and at that time, I was young, I wasn't into all of that. Like, I wasn't into the whole touchy-feely, like, boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Like, you know, I was still young, so it was just like, you gotta give me some time to warm up. And then you in front of my mom, and you trying to touch on my shoulders and hold my hand. I don't want to do all that. Like, that shit he was low-key bugging me the fuck out. He low-key was getting on my nerves. So I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, bro, like, just chill, you feel me? He was irritating me, boom. We get to my house, and my mom goes upstairs, and she's in her room, and I'm down there with him, and we're talking and stuff. And the first day, that was the first red flag, is that he didn't respect my boundaries. I was like, bro, stop touching me. Like, you know what I'm saying? In front of my mom, I just felt like it was disrespectful. Like, he was just doing too much. So, boom. When we get to the house, he like, we talking. We ended up not even doing his hair because it was our first time meeting. So we just was talking, catching up and shit. Long story short, y'all, this girl, it was this girl that he was messing with back when we was just online dating. That I found out that day that he came to see me that he was still messing with this girl. So I'm like, nah, like, I'm like, bro, you still on that bitch from back then? Nah, I don't want no parts. So we had a long toxic history of breaking up to get back. Now it got to the point where he started bringing the baby. He would come over and spend the night and bring his daughter. Like, it got to that point. And you know, my mom knew I wasn't having sex or nothing like that, so she wasn't really never worried about us doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, he ended up bringing the daughter, and we was kicking it. Child, y'all, this man was still messing with his baby mama. That was my first experience of a baby dad, baby mama drama. That was my first experience with that. And his baby mama hated my guts. And so did the other girl. The other girl, the baby mama and the other girl who he used to mess with, like, while we was online dating, they both hated my guts. Like, they couldn't stand me. The baby mom didn't like the other girl either. You feel me? But they both could not stand me. Like, they used to be finding my phone, like, hitting me up. And then back then, I was on Kick. Kick was real popping, like, back then. So I was on Kick Messenger. So they would be finding my Kick and messaging me on Kick, trying to talk shit. And it was just mad crazy, y'all. And I always been on 100. So the one girl, she was like from Iowa or Ohio or some type of other state. And I was just like, bitch, I'm not about to argue with a bitch who live all the way over there. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not arguing with nobody who's from the state, who in a different state. Like, I can't fly out to come see you. You ain't gonna fly to come see me. Like, we just wasting our time. So, boom. And that bitch was annoying, y'all. She used to be trying to threaten to harm herself if he didn't talk to her and all type of weird activity. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't want no part to her. I just used to, I cursed. One time I ate her up so bad, y'all, and this was the last time she ever messed with me. So she had reached out to me and was like, oh, you need to stay away from my man and leave my man alone. So she's saying all this, and mind you, this guy is now, at this point, he's coming to see me like every other weekend. He's spending the night, him and his daughter. So I'm like, one day, me and him was taking pictures, and he took a picture. He took a picture, not me. He took a picture of him kissing me on my cheek. So he was like, he took the picture, and she messaged me telling me to stay away from her man. I sent her the picture. I said, this your man right here? I said, he took this picture right now. Matter of fact, he actually just took this picture, and him and his daughter is right here. Like, y'all, she went crazy. She crashed out so bad. Oh my God, you stupid bitch. And I was just like, look, sis, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I just laughed at her at that point, blocked her. Like, girl, you're finished. I just cleared you. So boom. Then his baby mother. Here comes his baby mother with the BS. So his baby mother, obviously she lived in Newark with him, so she had more access to him. You feel me? So she would go through his phone or whatever, and it's like it's like she already knew about me. Like, it wasn't no like I was the side piece or nothing. That was my man. You feel me? So her and everybody knew about me. I met his mom, his sister, everybody. So, child, will still tell you them they ain't shit either, because they should have told me about him and his motherfucking baby mama. But whatever. So, boom. Long story short, this bitch hit me up talking trash, talking mad crazy, y'all. And it just so happened that I was about to go see him and pick him up from Newark. He wasn't catching the train. I was going to get him, me and my mom, from Newark, to come back with his daughter and spend the night. So I texted her and I was like, okay, well, look, you talking a lot of shit. And I was like, me and my mom, I was like, I'm coming to pick up your man and your daughter, because your man, you know what I'm saying? Going to pick up your baby dad and your daughter this weekend. If you really feel away, be there when I get there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person, I don't like to talk a shit. Is we gonna pull up and get active, or if not, you should just leave me alone, because I'm a straight to the point type of bitch. So I said that. She's like, okay, bitch, I'm not scared of you. Okay, cool. So the day comes for us to go to get the baby and him on the weekend. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry for the way I'm about to show my ass when we get down there. I'm so sorry. You about to have to see your daughter whoop this girl ass like that. Like, I'm so sorry. I was apologizing in advance because I knew I was going to be crashing out. So, child, we get all the way to Newark. And I'm on the phone with him when we get close. I'm like, yo, she's still there? She's still there? He like, yeah, she's still there. I hear her in the background. Y'all, I kid you not. I'm telling him like, yo, like, I'm like 5 minutes away. As I was pulling up, this bitch was skirting off. And when I make skirt off, I mean just that, like, she was skirt, like, she really got the fuck up out of there immediately as soon as she saw me pull up. And I was just like, I was like, yo, where's she going? He came out with the baby in the back stuff. I was like, where is she going? I thought she wanted to talk. He was like, nah, she's not on that. Like, she's not on the timing you on. I'm like, okay, bet. Never heard from that bitch ever again after that. Like, y'all, I never played. I never did. I'm sorry. Never did. Maybe when I was younger and I was like a quiet, nerdy kid, maybe. Even then, I wasn't a punk. I just didn't want to get in trouble. You know, like, it's not that I didn't want to fight. I just never wanted to get in trouble. Like, I feel like people was always trying me at school or places I never wanted to get busy at. Like, you feel me? But then when the older I got, the more I didn't give a fuck where we was at. But that's beside the point. So yeah, y'all, this man had done catfish me. It's so much I could tell y'all about that relationship, but fuck him and fuck that relationship. After me and baby mom got into whatever, he ended up getting that bitch pregnant again. I was done with him after that. Like, honestly, I was done with him. No, matter of fact, that's not why I broke up with him. The last time I broke up with him is because, y'all, I found out that this nigga was talking to niggas, like guys, like he was DL or something, or he's bisexual, whatever the fuck he tried to call it. I wasn't with that shit. I'm sorry. Everybody can love whoever they want. You can. But it's one thing for me to be beefing, for me to be trying to fight a bitch over my man. But I can't fight no nigga. I'm not fighting no nigga over over you. I'm not fighting no nigga over no dick. I'm not doing it. So boom, that was the last straw, y'all. I was like, yeah, I'm good off that. Like, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. So that was it. I had blocked him. I changed my Instagram name. I changed my phone number. I ended up moving. I went to school. Matter of fact, I ended up meeting somebody else and then going to school, and that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? For a whole nother day. We're not gonna give these niggas too much, you know what I'm saying? Too much attention. But that was just a story time, because I was like, yo, what story time can I tell y'all? And that was just the first one I thought of, because that's the only one that, like, I wouldn't mind sharing. You know, all the other story times, y'all, I can't tell y'all everything. Some of the shit I go through, my life is a movie. Like, I cannot tell y'all half the stuff that I went through, because shit get too deep. It get too devious. But yeah, y'all, that was that story time. I'm like halfway through the blunt. I didn't even get to the second one yet. So we probably just gonna vibe out for real. To this. I'm probably about to try to edit this a little bit. I don't know. I'm debating on what I'm about to do, but yeah, y'all, that was the story time about how I got catfished. Okay, like that motherfucker right there. If I had the receipts to show y'all, I'm glad I don't have the receipts, because I'm embarrassed for myself back then. The way I used to be so stupid and naive, it was like out of this world. Like me now, if I could go back, if I could talk to myself as me now, talk to me back then, I would like, yo, bitch, let me tell you something. It is what it is. Like, what it look like is what it is. Stop trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, or stop ignoring, not even that, because it's okay to give people the benefit of the doubt, but stop ignoring clear, bright red flags. Why are you ignoring them? And you know what is going on. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, that's probably the only advice I would give myself back then. Stop ignoring the red flags, because that's crazy work. Like, there was no reason that man catfished me for like 2 years. Like, that was crazy. There's no reason he was catfishing me. And I knew he was catfishing me, and still was with him. Like, what are you talking about? He admitted to catfishing and you stayed? He lied about his whole identity. Why did you think he would not lie about everything else? You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Like, that shit don't even bother me. Like, that relationship was so, like, I was so young back then, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I was so young and innocent. Like, I really didn't know no better. But I don't know. I don't feel a way about it. I guess that's why I could talk about it now. But yeah, y'all, that's it for the story time. And I feel like I need to update y'all on my life. Like, or not even my life, but like on my spirituality, on my spiritual journey and stuff. So I would say I'm definitely in a better space spiritually than I was before. I don't entertain a lot of the same shenanigans that I used to back in the day. Like, I'm slower to anger now. Like, and that's just recently. Like, recently I've just learned to work on that. Like, not everything needs a reaction. Even when you want to give a reaction really, really bad, sometimes it's best not to. Because that makes people mad when you don't have a reaction. Like, it was recently a time, like within like this year, where somebody hit me up, and it was somebody that I don't fuck with, and they asked me for a favor. And an old friend of mine, I don't even like to use that term, friend, but old associate. They hit me up and they asked me for a favor, and it was just like, bruh. I was like, nah, like basically that's what I said. They asked me for a favor. They asked me to do something for them. I said no. And they were like, well, they was like, well, can you, they just kept trying to, well, would it work somehow? And I was like, let me be honest with you. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like, I don't want to be your friend. So I told him, I don't want to be your friend. I didn't say nothing mean. I wasn't aggressive. I just like, you know what? If I'm being honest, I just don't want nothing to do with you and what you and your people's got going on right now. Like, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. There's no bad, there's no, I'm not gonna say it's bad blood or there's no beef. I just don't want to be y'all friend. And I'm allowed to say that. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. If I want to say I don't want to be somebody's friend, that's it. It shouldn't be bothering you that bad that I don't want to be a friend. Like, I don't want to be a friend. And child, this person, they got so mad at that. They were just like, well, I don't understand. I did X, Y, and Z for you, and that's just weird. And then they said something, slick. Like, they said something. I don't know what they said. I'm not going to get into the details, but they said something, and it was like they were trying to be funny, and I didn't. And that was the last straw. That's when I just let them have it. Like, but I'm like, I cursed them the fuck out. I sure did. Cursed them clean out. And I was just like, damn. I tried to let it go. I cursed them out. I said what I had to say, and I let it go. I blocked them, whatever. But when you block somebody on your phone, if you have a laptop, a MacBook, it don't block their messages on your MacBook. So even though I blocked them on my phone, I still was getting the messages on my MacBook. So when I woke up in the morning time to get on my MacBook, I seen the message that they had sent, and they waited like 2 hours to respond to my message. So I'm like, bro, you could have just let it be. You waited 2 hours to think of something else to say, to then respond. So you trying to pick at me. Like, and I have a thing where I don't like people picking at me. Don't try to fuck with me. You feel me? I don't like that. Don't try to piss me off. Don't try to antagonize me. But you know what? I had to learn people are just going to do that. They just, sometimes your spirit, like your light, irritate people demons. And that's what it is. My light irritated their demons. It definitely did. I was under their skin bad, baby. So bad they telling other people about how, I don't know why she don't want to fuck with us, and because I don't. Damn. Like, why does it matter? But yeah, I cursed them out, and I was like, you know what, Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. And I cursed them clean the fuck out. I felt so good after that though. And I told God I could have left it alone. After I cursed them out and said what I had to say, I should have just ignored them, rest of the messages. But I'm still growing, so I did respond. But after I said this one thing, I ain't gonna tell you what I said. But when people hit below the belt, I go to hell. So that's what I did. I went to hell, and I said some shit that I don't think they thought I knew. And I didn't hear from them after that. Like, yeah, you should just leave me alone before I air all your business out. Like, not even to the world. I would never air your business out to the world. But just to yourself. Like, I know shit you don't even know I know. Like, and they was zoop quiet. I didn't hear a peep from them afterwards. So a win is a win. But it's not about winning. It's the fact that whenever they said what they said and was trying to be funny, I should have just not even responded. I should just not even have said nothing. But it is what it is. Jesus know I'm not perfect. I'm still learning, and it's hard. It's gonna take time before when you go from always cursing somebody out who got you messed up, you feel me, or trying to defend yourself, to okay, just letting people say what they're gonna say and talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not like they was doing anything physical. I know they would never come and try to do nothing physical. They not about it. They not like that. They not gonna come. That's why I think that's what pissed me off, is that the way they was talking so spicy. It was like, bruh, do you want to pull up to my house? Like, do you want to take this outside? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy because this person, and it was never like that. Not at least to me, they wasn't. So it was just like, damn, you talking so much for somebody who's on the phone right now. It is what it is, though. They won't get no more of my fucking... I won't curse them out no more. That's it. I said what I had to say. That's it. And that goes for everybody. Like, I'm not letting nobody get under my skin this year. It don't matter how bad I'll be wanting to lay hands and feet on people. It don't matter. I'm going to let God handle it all this year. Now watch. Now that I'm saying that, watch God gonna start sending people to test me, because that's how he work. That's how he work. I be telling Jesus, like, Jesus, and that's what's crazy, because I had told God, I'm done cursing people out. I'm done crashing out. And then he sent them to test me and say something to me that he knew was gonna get under my skin. And my job was to ignore it and let him have it. But all that situation did was show me that I still got some stuff to work on. Yo, like, that's all to show me. I still got stuff to work on. Like, because, yeah. And then I don't even like arguing with people. Like, I don't like going back and forth. I'm not really good at arguing. Like, arguing just make me want to get physical. And I'm trying, and I'm not like that. That's in the past. You know what I'm saying? That's not me no more. So, I don't even, but walking away from people and ignoring them is much better. It makes them so much more matter than getting a reaction. Make them so much more matter when you don't give a fuck about what they talking about. Like, bro, I'm not worried about you. So that's my new thing this year. That's my new thing. I'm letting people have it. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. You got it. That's what they say happened? Okay, that's what happened. That's what I did to them? All right, that's what I did then. Like, I don't care. I'm not defending myself. I'm not defending my name. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and part of me, and maybe this is just a little toxic, I don't know, but part of me is also just like, because y'all gonna talk, but nobody's ever gonna want to get in the field. So it's like, it's no point in us to be arguing or me to be entertaining every little slick shit you say about or to me, because you're never going to want to take it as far as I want to take it. So it's pointless. It's a waste of time. I'm gonna argue just to get mad enough to want to fight, and you don't want to? No. And I'm not no bully, y'all. One thing about me, I will never fight nobody that don't want to fight. Like, I'm not about to try to bully nobody into fighting. You feel me? I'm not about to just be in front of somebody and punch you in your face, or you could be talking as much as you want. But if I'm trying to walk up to you and you walking away, that's it. I won already. I don't got to say nothing else to you. You don't even want to fight. So it's like pointless. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I think. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all. But yeah, this video is getting so long. It's already 30 minutes. And I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to edit the part where I was talking about another fucking neighbor. Damn. Got a hot box for you, because where's all these neighbors coming from? Like, damn. I don't never see them outside. Now they outside while I'm outside. Oh, damn. But yeah, y'all. I'm about to move on to another Dutch. This is like small. It's time to move on to the next one for real. After I smoke this, what I'm about to do after this, that's the thing. Oh, is she looking at me? Can she see me? Is she looking at me, or am I tripping? She can't see me through these tents. I don't know, y'all. She looks like she's looking at me, though. I think, you know what? I think I'm just tripping. But what I'm about to do after this, I don't even know. Oh, yes, I do. I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to work on some music. Y'all, please go support my business, okay? I'm about to start going back to pop-up shops and stuff. But for now, go support my website. My website link is always going to be in my description from now on, in my description below. So, y'all, go check out my website. Go check out my business. Buy a mystery box. Buy a set. Support. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead and do that. Because why not? Y'all be supporting everybody else. Y'all might as well support me. Y'all support everybody else, okay? And I'm a nice person. I am. I promise. I promise I'm a nice person. Y'all can see it. Y'all feel me, you know? Support my business. My sets come in 2 different colors, pink and black. I haven't wore the pink one yet out, but I've wore the black one out. And the pink one I'm just scared to wear because it's pink and it's light, and I'm messy. Like, I don't want to accidentally, I gotta wear it when I'm doing something that's not messy, you know, because I don't want to get it messed up. I don't want to get no stains or nothing on it. But y'all, it's so fucking cute. Oh, mosquito. Oh my god, that's how you know the weather's starting to get good. I see a fucking mosquito. But yeah, y'all, go support my business. Shop with me. My sets are $25 right now, I believe. I gotta double check. They're either 25 or 30. Either way, you're gonna end up paying like $30 because of shipping. But yeah, they're really good quality, y'all. They're stretchy. I have a medium, but I feel like I could have got away with a small. Like, if I didn't have a stomach, like, if you got a little gut, I would size your regular size. But like, if I didn't have no gut and my stomach was flat tummy tea, y'all remember flat tummy tea? That's crazy. I remember that. But if my stomach was flat tummy tea, then I could have got away with a small. But I got a medium because I got a little gut. And check out my maintenance vlog too. I just did a maintenance vlog. That's probably like, I think that's like 2 parts. Maybe it's 3. It's like 2 or 3 parts. I don't know. By the time y'all see this video, both of those parts will be up. Check that out. I did my nails. I did pink. I did some pink. And my toes is pink to match. So make sure y'all go check that out. Check out my lashes, how I did my lashes. These, so I have on strips. Oh, no, my lace, y'all. I told y'all I was hot in here. But I got, these are strips, but I added clusters. I added clusters to them because they was real thin. But they was cute. But they was thin, so I added some clusters. But y'all, I think I'm actually gonna finish this last blunt by myself because this video is about to be 40 minutes long. So I don't got time. Like, that's a long ass video. Okay, so yeah, y'all, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're watching this video, then that means God woke you up this morning and you need to go ahead and thank him for that. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.